Welcome, everyone. This is No Ma'am, the podcast where we talk shit and throw a little bit of shade at everything and everyone. We'll have you saying no ma'am in no time. I'm your host, Willy Will, and this is my co host.
Jhoany, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of No Ma'am.
Well, Joanna, we are doing something a little different this episode.
Yes, you
We are
people
filming
might
from
notice we
home.
look a little different. There's a different background.
Yes, we are filming from home. This is very COVID like of us.
It
It
is.
is bringing back memories when I was working from home and we had to talk on a little screen. And so this is how the other side feels, right? Like, this is how they do.
Yeah, honestly, this feels a little strange right now. Just because I think we kind of got used to going in the studio and all the
Right.
lights and cameras and everything. But I mean, you want to explain to them why we're filming from home?
I mean, we could. So
Yeah.
I think the idea, right? I think it's one, it's obviously no man. We are the podcast where we throw shade at a lot of things, right? And I think it's really good for us to separate. We're a New York City based like queer podcast, and so I think we came up with the idea was like, listen, I think we can film a lot of the Drag Race episodes, a lot of the recaps, our reactions, a lot of it from home, and then we can use the studio for like those really serious like hard hitting episodes. Like if we wanted to do interviews with some of like our local like drag queens, invite them to the studio. I think it'd be really great. But I think just like in the just the realm of like the other podcasters like Bob and Monet and then Trinity and Chantal, like they film from home. So I think it's cool for us to do it like and have fun at home. So
Yeah, and I mean, we're gonna be talking a lot about all the different drag race seasons, and let's be honest, there's a lot of them. So it's a
right,
lot to be having to go into the studio every single time a new episode drops or a new Meet the Queen drops or anything. So I think this makes more sense for us when it comes to just creating space. Sorry, creating time for us
right.
to record these videos
I agree.
because our schedules can be very difficult.
Right. And I mean, I think it's also good to just create like more episodes, right? We
Yeah.
have the freedom to be at home and create the episodes for everyone to watch. And I think that's also really great too because our like the audience, I can say fans because we have some fans of No Man because some people's like, wait, when you guys are bringing more episodes, and I'm like, oh, you like us, we're good. So the fans out there who do appreciate No Man will bring more episodes to you.
Girl, I can't
But
wait to be gay famous.
like gay famous, right? I think that'd
Gay
be fun.
famous. Not
Uh,
famous famous, gay
not real famous,
famous.
but just gay famous.
Yeah.
So today we're going to recap Global RuPaul's Drag Race Global Allstars. I'm going to recap the Lalaparuza and the finale. I have thoughts on both the Lollapalooza and the finale. I've been watching like Twitter and like Instagram feeds, and there is some people who are a little disappointed in both episodes. But let's get into it. So my
Yeah.
like, what do you think of the Lollapalooza? What was your thoughts?
I mean, I think because lately the Lalaparuza episodes have been serving and been so good, this one
Right.
just felt like very disappointing.
Yeah.
Um, I hate when the Lollapaloozas are just Ru songs. I find that so
Okay.
lazy.
Okay.
And two, I hate that they chose like the hardest RuPaul songs to lip sync to. Like all these songs were like very word heavy, and a lot of these queens English wasn't their native language, so it was very hard for them to learn the songs, and you could tell in the lip syncs.
Right.
I think they should have done some non-Ru songs, maybe some with a little less words that would be easier for them to lip sync to. But
Okay.
overall, it just left me wanting more.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I wrote in my notes, right? Like when I was watching it, I was really disappointed because obviously we had the whole lip sync assassin episode, right? Where we talked
Mhm.
about you can't be a lip sync assassin and not know the words, right? Like it's a no ma'am. Like you can't do that. But at the same time, it's like you said, right? A lot of these queens, English is not their first language, and these were some heavily like lyricized songs. Um,
Yeah,
And also, I think it to me it's a big like no ma'am and a big letdown that they were singing Ru songs in front of Ru.
yeah. I mean, like, I think all none of I wouldn't say any of the lip syncs were like great.
Okay,
And I think doing that in front of Rue was like, girl, on the Global All-Star stage, it was like,
yeah,
But I think you have said it in previous episodes, like where we're judging them based on American drag standards.
right,
So ultimately, we're always gonna be a little bit disappointed, and we need to be
right.
able to view it in a different lens. Um, but I think overall, this was just a very disappointing episode.
Yeah, I mean, there are some elements of the lip syncs that I did like, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
obviously the winner of the Lalaparuza wins $50,000, which I think is an amazing prize, right? Especially
Hmm.
because this is based on just a lot of the eliminated queens. So to give them some kind of monetary incentive, like even though they didn't win the full challenge, like the full season, I think is great, right? So great job for Ru and the production team for thinking about that. And then
I
giving
will
them the
say,
title of like the Global Lipsync Assassin. I think that's an amazing title too.
yeah. I also just kind of going back to the prize. I did love what Athena said about what she would use the prize money if she won. What she would use it for, which was to help her brother transition. I thought that was
Yeah.
great and a really heartwarming moment. And she
It's
actually
a,
really surprised me this episode. I loved Athena this episode.
yeah, I mean, I think she got a little bit of redemption, right? And I wrote that
She
down in my
did.
notes too. Adina did get a little redemption, but I'm not sure if we can actually fully say it's redemption because we really didn't get to see what she can bring. So I think we just got to see Athena. Like that's kind of
I
essentially
th
what it was.
I think it was Alyssa. I think she said it best when she was like, I wonder what she would have done and what we would have seen from her had she stayed past that
Right.
first elimination.
I agree.
Um,
I thought Alyssa was she was right on the money with some of her critiques and her
mhm.
like her just like commentary. I thought she did really well
I
with that
think so,
piece.
absolutely. Like I found myself agreeing like with most of her commentary. Actually, honestly, a lot of the queens I think had pretty good commentary, like the ones who were sitting in the back.
Yeah.
Um, Alyssa definitely had the best, and I agreed with it the most.
Right. Okay. So the episode, obviously, let's get into the looks, right? So the
Okay.
runway is all about Lalaparuza Eleganza. And so when I'm thinking about Lalaparuzas, we've seen a lot of them and we've seen some of the looks, right? So I'm already expecting reveal after reveal after reveal. We didn't get that.
I'm
Um,
so happy we didn't get those like
really,
super
I'm the
obvious
opposite.
reveals with like the big no, see, I like a reveal when you can't tell there's a reveal coming, but when
Okay.
they're coming out in this like huge coats and like very like big messy wigs and like capes and all that stuff and you can tell that there's gonna be a reveal, I hate that. So I appreciate that they didn't do that.
Okay. I mean, on that aspect, I can see that piece, right? Like, but I guess for me, just because we had a Lollapalooza in All-Stars 9, which I thought was good, right? Even though Chanel's like reveal didn't make any sense and I was confused. She had a coat and then
I
she
don't
didn't take
remember
the coat
this.
off. She didn't take the coat off. Like at the end, remember the final lip sync what she did with Roxy? She didn't take the coat off.
All Stars 9 was a blur.
Choices. Fuck All-Stars 9, I see. But anyways, right, let's get into the looks. So, Athena, I thought the dress was cute. I just didn't understand the coat. I thought it was kind of like an afterthought and she didn't need it.
I agree. I agree.
Vanity Vane, when she came around the corner, I was so excited. I was like, oh, she is about to bring it with this look.
Yes,
Like,
yes. I thought it was a cute look. I mean, compared to the other things she wore, it
right.
was cute.
I was like, you wait till like you eliminate a child. You wait till you eliminate it to start bringing some of the looks. Like, where was the looks? Like, where was the looks? I feel like Trinity right now is like, where was the jokes? In this aspect, I'm like, bitch, where was the looks? Like,
Seriously,
where were they?
seriously.
Um, Miranda, I was confusion. It was a no, ma'am.
No, yeah, no, man. I'm sorry, Miranda. A funny queen lover, but her looks this season were just not it at all.
Was she a cow? I was confused.
I
I
don't
didn't know.
know. I
I
didn't understand any of her looks this season.
same. Didn't understand it. I mean, I guess in her head she thought it made sense, but it just wasn't. The execution just wasn't like no. Eva La Queen,
Mhm.
mug. I just was like muggy wuggy
I
the
mean,
whole time, like mugged down. Love the look. I didn't understand. It's another coat I didn't understand. I didn't get the coat. I think if she just had the red bodysuit and the boots, I think it would have been amazing.
I mean, she's always gonna serve mug. You know that.
Right.
I think for a lip sync outfit, it was cute. I
Okay.
agree. I don't think the coat was necessary. But I thought it was cute.
All right. Pythia was next, and it was a no, ma'am. It was a
I
no,
kind of
ma'am.
liked it.
No.
I
The
kind of
only
liked
thing I
it.
liked about Pythia's outfit was the fact that she was not padded, and that was her real butt, and it was jiggling, and I was like, yes. I'm be honest. It was jiggling, and I was like,
You whore.
when she listen, when she walked away, I was like, "Hmm, all right,
I can't with you.
this is good. And listen, Pythia's normally like she's a hairy queen. Listen, no shade to the girls out there who like low hair. I'm not one of them, but I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, all right, this is not bad. Um, Gala, her look was expected for me, and it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like I expected like something from that caliber from Gala Valor.
Yeah,
So,
it was just yeah, pretty much.
Soa, I thought the jumpsuit was so cute. Maybe I'm a little biased because I love green and green is my color, but I thought it was so
No,
cute.
I actually really liked it, and I think the outfit was really fun. And I actually think overall, I think for the whole episode, she had the most fun, and you could tell.
Right.
And I think that kind of the outfit kind of played along with that.
Yes. Apparently, it was the sisterhood of the traveling like jumpsuit because according to Tia Coffee, that's her jumpsuit that she lent to La Grande Dame, who lent it to Scylla.
I'm dead.
So legit, the sisterhood of the traveling pant like
I wonder
jumpsuit.
who's gonna get it next.
Right. Tessa was next, and I just put Womana. Like Tessa looked so good.
She looked good. She looked good. Uh, yeah, she looked good. That's all I was saying.
She looked great. And then we got into the top four looks, right? Obviously, they wasn't doing the lip sync, but they just came out and their lip sync, Lalaparuza Eleganza. And I thought Alyssa looked amazing. I thought she looked really rich. I was really like excited for her look. I thought with the earrings with one had an A, one had an E. I thought the branding. Alyssa's a marketing genius. Like
She
nobody
is.
brands like Alyssa Edwards. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was a cute outfit. I do wish they would have made them lip sync, honestly. Even if it
Right.
was just for fun,
Mhm.
I wish they would have lip synced because
Then
those
we had
outfits were cute.
yes, I mean some choices. Then we had Kitty,
Oh,
and I just put dot dot dot.
I mean, have we ever liked a single kitty look this season so far?
I did. I liked her
Which one?
her food runway
I
when
don't
she was
remember.
like English breakfast. I thought that was the cutest she looked the whole entire season. I'm sorry. I
It
don't
was
know.
food.
It was
You were
food,
probably just
maybe.
hungry.
Probably, but I thought she looked really pretty. Um, Queen. Okay, so I've seen a lot of recap episodes so far that have been dragging Queen Kong about recycling her look. I honestly do think that this was intentional and not because she ran out of looks, because this was the outfit that Soa was in for the makeover challenge. And I
Hmm.
think this was her like supporting Soa. Like she did it on purpose.
Okay, I could see that. I mean, I don't really mind the reuse, honestly, because like, bitch, you pay for it. Those outfits are expensive. Like,
True, but
and you can
everybody has
only
been
bring so
dragging
much. So if
her.
you had to reuse something, like,
Right.
go for it.
But
Um,
a lot of the people who've been recapping, right, and reviewing the episode was dragging her because it was like, oh, recycle look, and she shouldn't. But I don't think anybody realized that that was the look that Soho was wearing for the makeover challenge. And to me, I think Queen was very intentional because if you notice,
mhm.
throughout the whole episode, Queen was literally rooting for Soa the
Oh
whole
yeah,
episode.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't mind it at
And
all.
then we had
People need to calm down.
right. I don't know why. Like they've been dragging Queen Kong this whole entire season, and
I
it's
have.
not Queen Kong's fault. I mean, where was the smoke for Kitty, right? Like Kitty said a little to me, it was a little bit more. Like Kitty
No, I mean,
was crazy
and
this
I mean,
season.
there was something else Kitty said this episode that also bothered me. But I think she said some like really kind of like xenophobic things. Uh,
Oh, well, she was like
and
the battle of of the South
of the South
Americans.
America, girl, Mexico is not in South America.
Child, listen, the the Queen was coming out of Kitty, and listen. And
It
then we
was
had
giving. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Keep going.
oh, don't get canceled. We just started.
I know.
Um,
That's why I stopped myself.
and then we had Nelania. Why the fuck was a possum on her head?
Uh, was it? I don't think it was.
Was
Was
it
it
a
a possum
possum?
exactly?
Was it a
I don't know
dog?
what it was. It was. It
What
was
the fuck was
some.
on her head?
It was an
Like
animal. I liked that. I thought it was cute.
the look was cute as a concept, but
But
then
I
she
like that as
had
part of the wig, though.
was it a cat? What the fuck was on her
I
head?
th no, I think it was. Might have been a
No,
possum action. I think. No, I maybe. What's the other thing called? Um,
a skunk?
no, not a skunk. That was definitely not a skunk. Uh,
I don't.
ferret maybe, or maybe a little fox. I don't
A
know what it was.
fox?
I
The
don't
bitch
know
had a
what it was.
fox. She had a fox on her head.
Girl,
That's
I don't
even
know. An
worse.
Arctic fox? I don't know what it was.
She had a polar bear. Like the look in theory was cute. Oh my God, I think I know what it was. I think she was trying to give Pokemon.
Was she?
Yes, like Nine
I don't.
Tails or whatever, like, the Eevee, like evolution of Eevee. I think she was giving Pokemon. Because remember, in one of her lyrics, she said she loved Pokemon.
True. I've never been a Pokemon fan, so I wouldn't
Me
know.
neither. I was never a trainer. I have no idea. I didn't do Pokemon Go. Just didn't know, right?
One of you
Okay.
gamers out there, let us know if that was a Pokemon look.
I listen, please don't drag me because I was like, what the fuck is on her head? Because that generally was what I wrote down in my notes because I was really confused.
I liked
Okay.
the thing that was on her head. I didn't get it. I liked it.
Cute look, but what the fuck was on her head? Um, okay, so let's get into these lip syncs because I have some thoughts. All right, so round one, we have Vanity Vane and Eva La Queen, and they lip sync to Just What They Want, which I think is a little really it's part of my like favorite RuPaul songs.
Same.
I don't know, I just when you in the club and they just put it on, I think it's a really cute like song to like bump to. I was upset that Vanity did not know the words.
Not a single word. It was very smart of Eva to be like, "Oh, this bitch don't know the words. This is the song I'm going for." Eva knew all the words,
All of the
all the
words.
words, and yeah, she was smart to do that. She's like, "I'm a." She might have chosen me to
All
think
of
she
the
can get me out,
words.
and
Like,
she went for the hardest song.
yes, all of the words.
Hmm.
Right? And then Vanity with that crunchy ass reveal, I was upset. I was
I
so mad.
mean, yeah, I mean, Eva just like dragged her all over the floor. I think Eva won that fair and square.
Right. In retrospect, was it a good lip sync? It was very mediocre, right? Because neither party was given, look at me talking about like party like like it's politics. Neither queen, right, gave me like what I needed from a lip sync, right? But Eva knew the words. And so by default, she got it.
Yes, I want you to remember that song
Okay.
because there was a win that comes up that I didn't agree with. Um, but we
Same.
can, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then we have Soa. So next up is Soa versus Tessa, and they do ASMR Lover, which I think is another really good RuPaul song.
I don't really like this one. I don't. I know
That's
you love the song. I don't really
blasphemous.
like the song. I don't know. Not for me.
What? It's a
Yeah,
really
I know the
great
gays love
RuPaul
it.
song. We love that
Mm,
song. You know what I think did really justice? Like did the song justice? Season 16.
eh. I don't know.
Pagami?
I
Pagami
prefer,
did amazing.
I mean, yes, I prefer Rue's older songs way better.
Okay.
Like, what is that, Main Event? Tea Chaser. Like I
Teacher, yeah,
prefer
yeah. But
her
you can't say
older
the other song,
songs.
yeah.
I can't say
You
it.
can't,
No,
yeah.
I
No,
can't say it.
okay. You liked unhinged RuPaul songs.
I did. I love Unhinged RuPaul.
Okay. You like logo RuPaul songs. I like
Yes.
MTV Paramount Plus RuPaul songs. Okay,
They're not
I can see
bad.
that.
They're
Yes,
cute. They're bops, but I definitely
yes.
prefer her older stuff.
That's why I love ASMR Lover because that's an MTV song. Every time I hear it, I think of like the Magami verse. So every time like I hear it, I go, I'm holy. I don't know why I keep saying that every time. Like I just be like, ooh, because that's what Maya Lamont LePage said. And like or I'm like, vote yellow, like or banana. That's literally what I say every time
I
I hear
mean,
that song.
it was cute. I just, eh.
Yes. I thought Soa in this lip sync against Tessa, I thought she did amazing
So I think Tessa did pretty good, or was doing pretty good,
in
up
the
until she tried
beginning.
that cartwheel, until like the
Mm,
split or whatever she tried to do, and then
girl,
that was
that was a no
crunchy.
man. That was a no
That was.
ma'am,
I think
girl,
she might have hurt herself because she like paused for quite a minute.
girl. That
But
was a big pause. It wasn't even a little pause. It was a
no,
big
yeah, she had to like.
pause,
I think she might have hurt herself, and she just stood down there like, "Girl, the pain."
girl.
Um,
They was
so
like,
hopefully she
ooh,
was okay.
mm.
I
So
I
yes,
do think I think she looked a little like frazzled. And she was like trying hard to win, and
yeah,
I think that's maybe what led to that mishap.
okay.
But yeah,
But then
so
she
won
didn't know
that.
the rap part. She was good until the rap part came. and then it was like downhill after that, right? Then she did
Yeah.
that crunchy like flip into the split, right? And then she hurt herself. But her floor work was nasty. Like she was giving like Soa a run for her money.
No,
Like,
yeah, she definitely started off really strong, but
yeah,
then
she did.
uh,
And then again, Queen Kong gives me my favorite phrase after I took my second favorite phrase. Well, it's in my like third favorite phrase because Queen Kong has been coming like it's been delivering on these iconic one-liners this whole entire season where I'm just like living for it. But she says, "For the culture, bitch." I love saying that.
you
That
love saying that.
literally is my
You
thing.
love saying
Everything
that.
is for the culture. For the
Yeah.
culture because it was just so fitting. I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. It was like effortless, and it was like for the culture, bitch. Like do it for the culture. Because at that point, everyone else was rooting for like Tessa, and so Queen was the only one rooting for Soa, and so
Yeah.
Queen was like, "Do it for the culture, bitch. Like for the culture. Show these bitches that you are a lip sync assassin." And I think that's what it was about. So,
Hmm.
um, and then we had Athena versus Pythia.
So, again, Athena surprised me.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-mm.
you didn't like it? I liked it.
I thought this was the
Um,
worst lip sync of the night.
mm, I thought that was.
Nope. No.
I
And
don't think this was the worst lip sync of the night.
This is my favorite RuPaul song from the era of unhinged RuPaul. Like I love Jealous of My Boogie, right?
I love Jealous of a Boogie. I think it was smart for Pythia to choose a song that wasn't super upbeat because, like she said herself, she can't dance.
True.
Um,
And then she couldn't even do like she was giving us like four things. You know, she reminds me of Ashanti, the singer, because Ashanti has like five things she does. She's just like this, and that's
I've
all.
never seen them.
And
I've
that's
never seen
all
Ashanti
Ashanti
perform.
like that's all she does when she performs. She gives you like like motions, and Pythia was just giving me five things, and that was it.
I've
And
never seen. Yeah, I
I
mean,
was
yeah, it
like,
was.
it was no. So I, of
I
course, you had to look at Athena, but it wasn't that Athena was doing amazing because neither one of them was giving "Jealous of My Boogie."
I agree. I thought it was cute though.
I'm like, is somebody going to fight? Are they going to pull a Tyra, like versus Jujubee and Raven? Are we going to slap someone? Like, I want theatrics. That, like, that's jealous of my boogie. Like, come on now. Like, RuPaul, you what? And you and RuPaul slaps the shit out of you. Like, that is jealous of my boogie. Like, that's everything. Um, and then obviously Athena wins that lip sync. Makes sense, right? We kind of figured that. It was unanimous. Everyone knew that was going to happen. And then we had Miranda versus Gala. One, I thought this was slightly racist, and I was like, right. I thought it was slightly racist, and then they lip synced Cha Cha Bitch again. I was like, it's a little racist. That's just
I
my
mean,
opinion.
so I agree. Gala did choose the song though. Oh, yeah,
True,
it was Gala.
but it
Gala
was the
did choose the
only
song though.
Latin like inspired song.
True. I thought this was the worst lip sync of the night. I
Um,
love me got some Gala. You know, I love Gala. I gotta say
you
my
do,
Mexican
yeah.
queen, but this was fucking messy. This lip
Oh,
sync
it
was
was
messy.
messy, and I was upset at Miranda for allowing Gala to just lip sync in front of her and not doing anything.
Yeah, and I'm upset for Gala for blocking Miranda and then not even doing anything great.
This
Just
is true. Okay, so what you're not going to do is you're not going to be spinning your head around and your fucking wig comes off in a lip sync in front of RuPaul. That's not
she
what
should
we're
have been
going to
eliminated
do.
for that. No,
Like, what we're
that is a
not going to
cardinal
do,
drag sin.
we're not going to do that. Not
She
in
should
front of
have been.
RuPaul,
She should have
not on the
been
global
eliminated.
stage. No.
Mm-mm. No, Miranda should have won that. Just off of that.
I was
No, no,
upset.
ma'am,
I was
no,
upset.
ma'am.
It was a no ma'am. It literally is was like lip sync suicide. That
Yeah,
wig came off. Like,
and all the queens agree. They're all like, "Oh, Miranda won. Her wig came off."
right.
And then when they saw Miranda come back backstage, they're like, "Wait, what?"
Even
Like,
Miranda was like, I'm from the era of like your wig come off, you lose.
yeah, absolutely. Her wig came off. She should have been sent home.
She should have been
I love
sent
Gala, but like,
packing. Sent
girl,
packing. Like, come
girl,
on now. You are the acrobatics right? You are the theatrics. You are the drama when it comes to lip sync, and you couldn't secure the
Hmm.
wig.
Right?
It was a no, ma'am. I just was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
absolutely
said,
not.
oh no. I said, no, 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 no. I think I screamed. It was like a visceral, like, scream. It was like a real, like, I yelled at the TV. And I was like, what we're not gonna do this.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so round two, we have Gala versus Eva. So obviously it's like a rematch. And they do Call Me Mother, which I think is probably one of the most difficult RuPaul
Yes,
songs
girl,
to lip sync to.
girl. I still don't know all the words, and I that's actually one of my favorite RuPaul songs. I still don't know all the words, and I've been listening
Girl,
to that song for years.
I know, but Call Me Mother is the song that even RuPaul said that she didn't even know the words.
It's extremely hard song to lip sync to, but Eva knew the words better than Gala did.
Eva knew all the words,
Yeah,
all the words.
yeah.
But Eva just wasn't bringing it with the emotions that I wanted her to. But I do
That's
not agree with the choice of who won that lip sync.
I agree. I think if we had even win the first time around because she knew the words, it should have been the same case this time.
Right.
But I think
And
she
so
should have been
that
rewarded for
choice,
knowing the damn words.
correct. And that choice I didn't agree with. But also, I thought Eva was having so much fun. And I
Hmm.
thought to me that like counted for something. And I was like really excited for Eva, right? I thought that was a good redemption for her. Especially from someone who like, historically she knows she's not the greatest dancer, but like the Filipino queens, they are like really good with lip syncs.
They
Like
are.
that's what they
I
do. They're
think
like really good with that.
Mar Marina's lip sync to Call Me Mother on her season, so good.
Yes.
One of the best lip
Yeah.
syncs.
Literally, yes. And then we had Soa versus Athena, another rematch, and they lip sync to You Wear It Well, which I like that song.
I like that song actually. I thought this was the best lip sync of the night.
Oh, full hands down. Like
Uh,
there's no questions about this was
they
the
were
best lip
just
sync.
out there having fun. Athena was bringing it, so was bringing it. I thought because it was the best lip sync, I thought it should have been a double save.
It could have been
Let
a
them
double
both go
save,
through.
yes. I thought throughout the whole entire season, I think this is the second best lip sync of the season. And that is
Yeah.
coming right after Queen Kong versus Alyssa to Only Girl in the World. I think that this is probably the second best lip sync of the whole entire season.
And I think a lot of it comes down to they were like just having fun, like vibing to the song.
Yes.
Um,
Someone did a full eight count. Like she had a full eight count with a booty twerk. Like, come on now.
no, yeah, it was
Full
a really
eight
fun
count.
lip sync. I liked it a
And
lot.
then they had their moment on the runway when they did like
Oh,
the
when they
lip
both
sync.
synchronized, ooh,
It was everything.
that was so good. When they synced and like walked down the runway, that was really good.
So good. But Soa ends up winning that. But I agree. I thought it could have been a double Shantae. I thought they did both really well. I thought Athena had a really great redemption. I thought she showed really well for this like episode. I thought it was really good to see her like in her element. Um, Obviously she had nothing to lose, but a lot of to gain. But she did really well. So shout out to you, Athena. I think you did really great. I'm just
Yes,
upset that you didn't get a chance to really showcase like your like artistry like on this season, but hopefully come back for like versus the world or something. I think you're doing amazing. So
I agree because I saw her original season. I really liked her. She,
yeah,
I
she did
think,
really
was
well.
the one who should have won.
Yeah. No, I mean
So
no
I'm
shade.
upset that people didn't really get to see that this
Yeah,
time around.
it's true. And then obviously round three we have Gala versus Soa, and they do the beginning. Um, and the beginning is not really one of my favorite songs. It's a really good RuPaul song, but to me, it's just
No, it's
not.
not.
It's not a good like lip sync song, to be honest. In my opinion, right? Like there may be some people who disagree, but just in my opinion, I think it's not the greatest lip sync song to like lip sync to.
No.
But I thought Soa really like gave the emotion of the song. I thought she was in it. She was in the pocket, and I think Gala just fully didn't understand like the
I think
element
no,
or
I
the
think Gala
essence
had
of the
like
beginning.
yeah, no, I think Gala had a couple cute moments like when she was doing the violin. Overall, I think it just didn't go with the song. Like her overall performance didn't really match the song's energy. I think Soa really sold it, and again, she was just having fun up there. You could tell.
Right.
Um, Gala was just kind of messy again.
Yeah.
Love her. But
But Soa ends up winning and she wins. She becomes the first global lip sync assassin and she wins $50,000.
good for her. I honestly, had you told me that at the beginning of the episode that Saul was gonna win, I was gonna be like, no, ma'am, no, she's not.
No,
But
ma'am. Yeah,
she earned it. She won that. She won
she
that episode.
did. All I have to say,
She
in the
won that
words of Queen
episode.
Kong, for the culture, bitch. For the
Yeah,
culture. That's what I have to
yeah.
say. Shout out to you, Soa. You did your thing.
She did her
Um,
thing. She deserves her $50,000. I'm not sure how much that is in whatever currency France uses. What is it? Euros?
I think so. Well, I don't like. Listen, I was about to be like rubies. I don't know why. I was like
Did you say
ruby.
rubies?
I really thought I said rubies. I really thought it was like, oh, French rubies. Where did I get rubies from? Don't know. So don't know. And I know about geography. Like she did really well in like geography class, but
I
apparently not so much. Not these days. Um, but that was Lalaparuza. So we had thoughts on that. I think we both kind of agreed. We was like really similar when it came to that. And then episode 12 was the finale.
hmm
I was underwhelmed with the finale episode.
severely, severely.
I was hungry and I wanted more from the finale. And I think the finale was kind of like a ruined orgasm, to be honest. You know, like when you're like about to, and then it's like something happens, and then it's like, "Tch,
I think this is the finale we deserve for the season that we got.
okay, I can understand that. I can see
Yeah.
that. But to me, it
Uh,
was a ruined orgasm. And I was just like, wow.
for me, it was like that orgasm was ruined episodes ago.
Okay. Oh, damn. Um, I was giving it the benefit of the doubt throughout the season. I had to be. I
I
was.
wasn't. You know, I wasn't. I wasn't. I'm
He
sorry,
really
girls. I
wasn't.
love the girls.
He
I love the
wasn't.
girls. No shade to them. No hate to them. This season was just not it.
I can see that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't. And I have thoughts on like when we wrap up, I have thoughts on like why like I thought the season wasn't the greatest and what could have like what needs to be done for maybe like a season two because they did secure the rights in Colombia to like have like a
Oh,
tax
yay.
credit. So I think there is a season two coming.
Hopefully.
Um, so the top four, they need to create I think it's like a TikTok dance like or just like a routine or whatever. I was a little confused as to like criteria of this one. But then you also have to write song lyrics, right, to dance like the world is watching. Thought it was a cute concept. I think the title of the song is very cute to me. And then before we get into the challenge, they actually have a TikTok inspired like chat where Michelle and Rue, and Michelle gives them global like all-star badges. I
That
want
was cute.
one. I
I
want
want.
one.
You beat me by 2.5 seconds. I want
Yeah,
one.
I want one.
I want one.
I thought that badge was
I
cute.
want one.
I
Yeah,
thought
it
that
was.
was
It was
cute.
really cute. I want one. They should
Yeah,
sell those.
they should. Yes, maybe DragCon. You never know.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say DragCon because I think they sell the UK ones, don't they? Or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They kind of sell all of like the international ones too at DragCon. They have
Oh,
it.
yeah.
World of Wonder has them at the booth. But so
Oh, wait, yes. I remember seeing that.
yeah,
I think they released one for each country, didn't they?
yeah,
Like
they
that
did.
competed, and I think
Uh-huh.
Mexico had like the best one.
Yes, Mexico has like the best like looking badge. It's super cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so they have that. And then before we even get into the runway and the obviously the challenge itself, um, I just want to talk about Rue's look. That blue metallic and like bodycon dress with that wig, Rue
It was,
looked amazing.
she did. The bitch looked good. Raven did her thing with that one.
Like I was like, this is over. In the words of Anna Loking, over,
Over, over,
over,
overness.
over, over. This was so good.
It
I was
was.
like, oh my God. I literally just kept like replaying it and replaying it and replaying it for maybe a good 10 minutes because I was like, why does she look so good?
The bitch looked good. She
Yes,
saved the best for the final.
she did. Now that was giving Lalaparuza like eleganza put together with finale eleganza.
hmm
That was an amazing final look.
I agree.
And then so before we get into like the critiques of the top four, they go through the runway and it's the final like finale eleganza. Um, so first we have Athena. Athena's dress, I thought it was great. I loved it.
Gorgeous, all white, looked beautiful. The silhouette, I think, was something different. She looked great. Love the hair, love the makeup. One of the best looks of the night, I think.
Literally. I was like, if this is what she was gonna bring for the runways, I wanted to
I
see
think
more.
we, I really think we missed out on like so much from Athena, and that's so upsetting.
Yes, I really wanted to see more. I was like, we have to see more. Um, then we had Miranda. Okay, let me tell you, I thought the feathered look was amazing.
Yes, I just think it needed some more feathers on the sleeve, and it would have been
Okay,
like a shoot. But when she raised her arms and there was like 10 skimpy feathers on each arm, I was like, ooh, no, ma'am.
okay,
When she kept her arms down, it was cute. But when
yes.
she raised them, no, ma'am.
Mm, I could see that. But for
Yeah,
me, I gave her, I thought it was like probably her best look of the whole entire
I love the.
season. With the
Hmm.
bald head, everything just
Yes.
worked.
Hmm.
Considering the looks that Miranda has given us this season, I thought that finale look was grand enough for a finale. It obviously, like you said, it needed some work, but it was grand enough for
But
the finale.
overall, I think it was a great look. I think that's just me being a little nitpicky.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was a great look. I love the makeup too. I love the bald head because I was not expecting
Yes.
that from her.
No, no, not at
It
all.
was a really dark look, which I really liked.
Yes. And then we had Eva, and when she came
I
around the
mean, Eva.
corner, hands
It
down,
was so grand. It was all the details, the mug. Um, I thought it was the best look of the night.
I was speechless. I
I thought it was the
literally
best
just
look.
like I literally just paused the TV like when she was on the screen as full screen, and I just was like, how dare Eva La Queen give
She
us
outshone the girls.
one of the best looking looks that has ever stepped foot on the fucking main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race.
That bitch looked expensive.
Like, how dare she? She peed all over the fucking runway.
It
Like,
was really good.
it was
It was
so
immaculate.
it was amazing. It was so
Mhm.
good. Like there was nothing that I could have said negative. Like
No,
that was
absolutely not.
high drag
That
at
was
its
that you,
finest.
again, you beat me by 2.5 seconds
Listen,
because I was just about to say the same thing.
listen, great minds think alike. I'm telling you right now,
Yes.
that was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she brought the looks the whole season, and I think this was just like the cherry on top
Yes,
of the great runway package she had this season. It was amazing.
yes.
Um, and again, the bitch just looked rich. She
Like
has money.
she has money. She
She
has
got money,
money.
honey.
She has
Yeah,
money. And then we had Soa. To me, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was finale. I don't think
it
you
was too
should wear
pedestrian.
pants to a finale look. I just think that's a no ma'am, right? You shouldn't wear pants to finale look. I just think that
No,
that's not
I
okay.
think that was the I think that was the most disappointing look of the night. It was
Yes,
just very pedestrian, very off the rack. It was not a finale look at all.
not at all. Then we had Gala, and she had like a volcano inspired look.
I loved it. I think it was the second best look of the night. I love the makeup. I love that she did something different because this is not what I expected from Gala. I like the hair. I
Did
really like the
you?
dress. I did.
Did you?
I did.
The dress was great. The concept was good, but for something about that makeup took me out of the volcano.
I liked it because
No.
I mean, if you think about it, like Ashy, I don't know, maybe she had like ash on her face. I don't know,
No, I get
but
it, but I would have preferred the ashes to. I would have preferred her makeup to give me what Raja did, like for the Rococo look, like that, like the Marie Antoinette, like the
okay.
white. Like I would have wanted that for the
I don't know.
face.
I liked it. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought she had the best look after Eva. Really good. And again, she actually was one of the queens who had the best runway packages this season.
She did. I mean, it was really good. Mexico did their thing this season. Super
Yeah.
proud of Mexico. Like they did it
All the
right.
people who made those outfits, shout out to y'all.
Yes,
Um, I hope y'all do the same for the next season for whoever goes up there.
right. Mexico did the thing this season, and then Pythia. I didn't like it.
Uh, it was campy. I liked it. It was cute. I
I've
think it
seen
could
it
have
already.
been
We've seen it already.
true. I think it could have been a little bit better. It was cute. It wasn't bad.
I feel like we've seen it already, and because we've seen it already, I was underwhelmed. right? She to me, I think she did it better on her original season when we first saw it.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, she did do the two heads.
Yeah. So this time
I
she
thought
added
it
a
was
third
more,
head, and I was no.
and I mean, what's her name? I think it was Vanity who did a three-headed finale look too, or she had a three-headed runway as well. So for me, it gave more that than Pythia's original look on her season.
Okay.
But either way, like you're right, we've seen it. It's nothing. I think had it been the first time we'd seen it, we would have probably like gagged because
Right.
it's not. We're like, eh.
Yes. But also, again, I mean, I know she was eliminated, so she don't have anything to lose. But I didn't think it was finale worth like runway look. And that's just
No,
maybe just
not
me,
for
like in
her.
my
Not for
opinion.
her.
Yeah, I expected like a
Not for
big
her.
old grand like gown. I thought it'd been like really luxe. That's kind of what I was looking for like from Pythia, but she didn't give me that. She gave me more camp.
I was expecting it to be more like Greek goddess type
Me
of.
too. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Or maybe if
and
she.
then
Oh, I would
Vanity.
love to see her in a Medusa look.
Oh my gosh, she called it. She could probably really do a Medusa, like a
Yeah,
Medusa look. That'd be
that'd be
amazing.
great. Yeah,
Yes, yes. And then we have Vanity, and I didn't like it.
very, very.
I didn't
Not for
like it.
finale. Not
I
for
don't know what it
finale.
was, but
That was it.
listen,
It was too
Vanity.
basic. It was.
It was. And, it's no shade to Vanity. I think she's an amazing queen. I think she did an amazing job this season, but I just don't think that runway package gave her justice.
Mm-mm.
And so I think we just need to go back to the drawing board and like look at like different looks and different designs. I don't think it's any fault to the queens, right? So like I don't want nobody to take my critique as like, oh, I'm dragging them. I think it was just like it was a lot of up to interpretation with the criteria and like the whole kind of whatever they're giving us, the prompts that they're giving them, I think was a lot of like up to interpretation. So,
I also think they need to give the queens some money for their looks.
oh, true.
Like we
That's
saw
why
how
All
that.
Stars 9 we got amazing looks. Yeah,
Yeah, and when it comes to an international level, not all these queens have the same resources. Not all these queens have access to the same designers or can afford the same designers or like really expensive ones. So I
yeah,
think giving them some uh a step in to like create the runway package, I think would help the girls out
true.
immensely.
I agree. I can see that.
Especially the ones that come from these smaller
Yeah,
franchises that don't have a huge audience,
it's
like
true.
something like Philippines and Mexico does.
Right. No, you're right. And those bitches was creative, right? The
Yeah,
Philippines and the Mexican queens, they are like
girl.
creative as fuck. Okay,
I don't
they're
know if
gonna
it
get
was because we were
everything.
both colonized by Spain, but like, girl, girl, because
I
the
mean,
Spaniard queens, those are
because
some
the
good girls
Spaniard
too,
Queens is they're doing it
girl.
up this season with the looks too. So maybe. And then
Yeah.
the top four looks, I thought the top four looks was cute. Some of them didn't give me finale, but I thought all of them represented like themselves. And so
Hmm.
I see that they brought themselves to the runways, and I thought that was great. Each of them
I
were they had their pros and cons, like respectively for each of them. But I thought as a whole, I thought the top four was fine.
Yeah, I really want to talk about Tessa's. I loved it.
Oh
Thought
my
it was
God, I
very
forgot about Tessa.
campy.
I like
It
stopped
was
Tessa.
it
No shade,
was
Tessa. I love you, girl.
and you forgot Helenia too.
No, I said the top four.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Hmm,
Sorry. But you did forget about Tessa.
I did forget about Tessa. I did.
I thought it was so campy. I thought that was drag. It was very like 80s prom dress. I loved it. It was really funny. It was really cute. I saw some
Yes.
people hated it. I liked it.
It wasn't finale, but it was a cute runway.
It was a very cute runway.
Yes, and her
I
mug
thought,
was great.
yeah, okay, not finale, but it was very cute. It was very
Yeah,
cute.
but yes, but top four, like I said, I thought the looks was cute. I thought they represented themselves very well. I thought it was indicative of their own individual styles for each of them. I thought they were good. I thought it was funny that Alyssa and Nalinia both wore purple. I thought that was funny. But I think each of them had like some pros and cons to their looks. But I think overall the top four looked fine. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody was like horrible or stood out for the wrong
no,
reasons. I think each of
no,
them
I
were
agree.
good. So
I
now
agree.
we get to the challenge. And so we get to the music video.
I
Wasn't a fan
am.
says, but okay, now that Joanne's back, we can talk about the challenge. I didn't really like the music video. For some reason, I thought music video looked a little low budget. Um,
Absolutely. It's but not for a global season.
no. I thought we've done
Very
better
cheap.
music videos in previous seasons. And so I was a little confused as to
Season
the
16.
yeah, it was much better.
Yeah.
Blame It
I
on
don't
the
like
Edit
it.
was much better than Dance Like the World Was Watching. So I was a little confused as to why, like what happened there. I thought Alyssa had the best dance, hands down.
I I thought Queen did.
The best dance?
Yeah, I don't know. At least when I watched it, like, why is this thing not saying that? Alyssa and I wrote it in my notes. I think Nelenia and Queen did the best, and I just think Alyssa and Kitty was kind of basic. I don't know.
But that
It
was
just
the
wasn't
point.
to me. To me, it wasn't giving Dance Like the World Is Watching.
Okay. But also, you have to remember what Jamal was saying. He said it has to be something that we can teach to people.
I know, but like I think it was a little too simple, a little too
You didn't like
basic. No, I don't know. For
the
me, like with the song called Dance Like the World Is Watching, like especially from Melissa, I expected some better dancing.
she said that she was dancing and she was doing the dance for the House of Edwards that she teaches the kids.
I guess. Hmm.
To me, in my
But
opinion,
you know the House of
I thought she had the best dance.
I guess. It was cute.
Yes. I thought Queen Kong had the best verse.
Oh yeah. Yes, I think followed by Nelenia.
Yeah.
Ooh, like her singing
I love
in
that for you.
I was I was about to say her singing in French, but which is not French.
She's not French. That was like my Ruby moment. I'm telling you right now,
Uh
we both had one.
yeah.
Um, but Queen Kong's like lyrics, I thought was good. She said three, do what you need. If they don't believe, bitch, please. That's everything.
You love Queen Kong.
I really do. I'm such a
She did
Queen
have a
Kong.
really good
Like,
first. So I think she did the best overall this challenge.
yes,
I think she had the best performance, but we expected nothing less from her. I mean,
right.
like look at
Yeah.
her girl group challenge. Like she was like
Just,
one of the
no,
best ones.
listen, if you want to talk about the girl group challenge, I could talk about Poom Poom Tight all day. All
I know
day.
you can. I know
That
you
is my
can.
favorite thing. It's my favorite thing ever. Jordan, I'm gonna need you to get your bubble together.
I am just holding my phone here. I'm
Okay.
just gonna hold it.
Okay. Um, but we can't see
Girl,
you.
you froze.
Can you? I did.
Yeah. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, that's not me. I think it's you.
Oh,
Anyways, and um, then we get to lip sync. So all four of them get to lip sync, right? So they get to the final round and they have to lip sync to Lady Gaga's Bad Romance.
again. I think this is the lip sync for the crowd that we deserve for the season that we got. Um, Gaga deserved better.
Okay. So based on watching it, first impressions, the first time I watched it, I liked Kitty. First time I watched it.
I same. I mean, I only watched it once, honestly, because I didn't
Second
feel
time I
like
watched
rewatching it.
it, I was looking at Alyssa the whole time.
Okay,
I
honestly,
I thought
I
she
watched it.
did like emotions. I thought she had more like command of what it is, and she was very like staccato and really like in it. So
What
that's what I
I
liked.
did, what I did appreciate about Liz is that she's the one who most deviated from Gaga's original choreography, while the other
Yes,
queens were kind of trying to like stick to it faithfully.
yes,
So she had the best original performance.
yes. I thought so. I agree.
Because the other girls tried the choreo and they were it was crunchy.
Yes. And then we find out that Alyssa Edwards, the Alyssa
Spoiler
Edwards,
warning,
like right,
right? Like it's been
the
like a whole
like
week.
it's just like it's really just been a couple of
Yeah.
days, but the Alyssa Edwards wins RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars, the
I mean,
first
I think
ever Global All Stars.
yeah. I mean, it's not surprising. She did good throughout the season. She was consistent. Um, and I think from the beginning we kind of clocked that Alyssa's gonna win.
Yes,
Um,
I just thought it was we just gotta fully realize Alyssa Edwards,
yeah, no,
right? I
absolutely.
don't
That
want
first
people,
episode
yeah,
definitely like when we got that first episode, I was like, oh, she's gonna win for sure
yeah,
because this is a fully realized Alyssa Edwards. This is not the same Alyssa we got in season 5 or All Stars 2. This
no,
is the whole
at all.
package.
Right.
Yeah.
Fully realized Alyssa Edwards. I saw evolution. I saw redemption. I saw just like mothering, maturity, just a fully realized concept,
Hmm.
branding, like genius. Um, she really embodied what the global all-star was supposed to be. I just feel like
Absolutely.
that production, and it's not her fault, just made her seem a little like womp womp, right?
Mhm.
And so it looked like this crown was handed to her, and I don't like that piece because then
No.
that kind of invalidates a lot of like what she did on the season, even though Alyssa Edwards is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I think editing should have been better.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, she deserved the crown. There's no hate at all.
right.
She deserved it. I think if not her, I think it should have gone to Queen. Obviously she's the one that I was rooting for by the end.
Yeah, same.
But
Yeah,
not matter at all that Alyssa won.
true. And then, right, so like that's the end of like Global All Stars. What do you think? Do you want a second one? Do you want
Um,
season two?
I do. I hope they fix all the issues. Make better choices. Um, and I hope the cast is just as good second time around.
Same, same. I think they have more people to choose from now, right? Obviously,
Yes.
there's a whole bunch of queens. They have more queens to choose from, but I'm excited for a new season. Obviously, like, Global All Stars is over, so I don't think the bars will probably be like reviewing and like watching any of the other Drag Race seasons, but
Mm-mm.
that doesn't mean that we won't, right? There is Drag Race Thailand, who is out now, and I've seen the first 3 episodes, or first 2 episodes, I think, and they are bringing some looks, some a
I
little
have not gotten a
questionable,
chance to.
some are great.
I need to start watching it.
Um, Frankie Wonga, oh my gosh, like it's bringing the looks on the runway so far. It's amazing. And then obviously, we have Drag Race Down Under that is literally coming out. So can't wait to review that together. I think that'd be really great.
Hmm.
It seems like the girls are bringing it this season, so I can't wait to see the Down Under girls. And then obviously we have to make sure that we watch it because this is Michelle's first time hosting by herself, and she has, she's doing her RuPaul thing. Love that for her. And then Canada's Drag Race is coming out too, and so I think that's also fun. So we
Oh,
have a
what was I
few.
about to say? Drag Race France.
Oh my
I don't
God,
know
Drag
what's
Race.
with France tonight.
Um, yeah, so we have Canada's Drag Race, we have Drag Race Down Under, we have Drag Race Thailand. So like the franchises and the international stage is coming through. So can't wait to bring some of
Yes.
these episodes. But also you and I, we have some interesting and some exciting like interviews coming up to finish off the season. Can't wait to, tell the queens. And by queens, I mean the fans of No Ma'am, who we're going to be interviewing and what those episodes look like. Can't wait to get those scheduled, to get that all done. It's
Y'all
going
are
to be
in
super
for a
fun.
treat.
Yes, it's going to be so fun.
It
Um,
is.
so much fun. I can't wait for these episodes to come out so we have fun. But
Same.
that brings us to the end of this episode. It's our first time filming from home, so we have some little kinks that I'm gonna leave in when I edit this whole thing,
Oh,
because
girl.
that's just what it is. That's what makes us fun. We're authentic.
We are.
Um, but anyways, right? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single episode of No Man. And if you're listening to us on any of the podcasting platforms, please rate us 5 stars. Trust us, it means a lot to us. And as always, we'll have you saying no ma'am in no time. Bye.